Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your ex-partner reading for the month of May 2018. Now this month I'm doing it slightly different. Normally I have 2 rows, but this month I wanted to change things a little bit. So at the top I've got all the kings from each suit: swords, wands, cups and pentacles. Not gender specific, so don't get caught up in that. What I've done is lay 3 cards underneath each king, and these are representative of your ex-partner, but may also include some of the energies of yourself. So apply it to your situation. Now please just remember, these are general readings. They will not apply to everybody. So Sagittarius, if your ex-partner is of the air element, an Aquarius, a Libra or a Gemini, the first card you have is the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is a card about moving away, but it's about moving away from something from conflict, from arguments, from negative communication. Move into something that's more calm and more peaceful. You know, it doesn't mean that we're necessarily having to move away from somebody. Now, the next card that we've got is the 10 of Pentacles. And when I see the 10 of Pentacles, you know, for me, it's the card to do with family. It's the card to do with shared finances, shared property, you know, a shared home where there's extended members of the family involved. And then the last card we got is the 3 of Cups. And this can talk about our support network, our friends that are there for us, but it can also touch on celebration, okay? See, what I think it is, if you're dealing with an air sign, they're wanting to move away from conflict. They don't want to argue with you anymore. You know, I think what they want is a committed relationship, or at least a relationship that could develop into something long-standing here. The 3 of Cups, as I said, it could be friends advising them, but it could also be a reason to celebrate here. So if you're dealing with an air sign, it's looking good. Now, if you're dealing with another fire sign, so another Sag like yourselves, or an Aries or a Leo, the first card we got is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is about focusing on something that we've lost. You know, something that is to do with our emotions and our feelings. It can be a card that can talk about regret. Somebody may feel they need to make an apology. So maybe your ex-partner feels that, you know, they are to blame and they need to apologize. It could be that they have regrets about what's taken place and the fact the relationship's broken up. It could be them just, you know, feeling this element of sadness that the relationship has come to an end. The thing is as well, in the 5 of Cups, you know, we've got the 3 cups here that have spilt over, and we've got the 2 at the back. One representative of the person there, and the other one somebody else. But quite often when I see the 5 of Cups, you know, it does remind me of the fact that maybe the 3 cups are representative of there could have been a third-party interference. And maybe that's why the relationship broke up. You know, maybe your ex-partner did cheat on you. That, as I said, it won't be for all of you. And they, you know, and maybe they're feeling this regret and this remorse for what's happened. But then the next card we've got is the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is new emotions, new feelings. It can be a rekindling of these feelings and emotions here. And then the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. And this, you know, as well as this being, a change in fortune, things going in our favor. The Wheel of Fortune can also be about having the opportunity to get back on that wheel and give something a go around. So I think if you're dealing with a fire sign, it's looking good here. There could be a rekindling in feelings and emotions and an opportunity to have another go at this relationship. But like I said, it could be that for some of you, maybe there was cheating involved. Or for some of you, your fire sign is just, is feeling this element of regret about the breakup, or is feeling remorseful in some way. Now, if you're dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, it's not really telling me too much, okay? We do have the High Priestess here. Now, the High Priestess can touch on things that are hidden. She is the keeper of secrets. So maybe there are some secrets that they're not divulging to you at the moment. It doesn't have to be anything bad. It could be in terms of how they're feeling about you. But also the High Priestess is very intuitive and asks for one to use their intuition. And the water signs generally are very intuitive. So maybe in this month of May, that's what they need to do. They need to listen to their intuition. The next card is the Nine of Swords. And this is about being in our own head, okay? It's having the same thought, worry, concern, whatever, going around and around in our own mind over and over again, thinking about something over and over again, overthinking something. Maybe this is them, overthinking. Maybe this is them, sitting there. Should I contact them? Should I not? How if I contact them, how is it going to be received by them? Then we get the Strength card. And really the Strength card is about internal strength. Having that internal strength to be able to deal with someone, deal with a situation. I don't honestly feel that in this month of May, if you're dealing with a water sign, you're going to hear from them. But I do think that they are thinking about you. Now, if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, the first card we have is the Page of Wands. Now, the page can often be messages coming through, okay? And, we're dealing with the wands, so it can talk about messages that are very passionate and how, they're feeling about you. The thing with the Page of Wands, though, is, to me, sometimes it can talk more about lust rather than love, okay? And sometimes we can mistake these feelings of lust and passion for something, for something more like being in love. And that isn't always the case. But the next card is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords can touch on heartbreak and sadness. Maybe this is touching on how, they are feeling sad and heartbroken by this breakup. They still feel very passionate about you. They still have these passionate feelings about you, but there is this sadness and heartbreak that they're feeling. Yes, the Three of Swords can sometimes talk about a third party interference, but I'm not picking that up. Also, for me, the Three of Swords can be needing to get to the heart of the matter. And the way we do that is through communication, through talking through issues and problems. The last card is the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on. It could be they're holding on to their emotions and they're not speaking up about how they truly feel about you. They're keeping that hidden. But it could also be here to signify that they're not letting go of you completely or the relationship. And they may still have these very passionate feelings towards you. They may well want to communicate that to you. And as I said, I feel the Three of Swords could be touching on some sadness on their part, but also I think is that need there to get to the heart of the matter through communication. So Sagittarius, I don't know if you're going to like the way I've done this reading. I would appreciate any feedback you can give me. Some people have preferred the 2-row spread. Some people, you like this spread. One person suggested me alternating it from month to month. So, you know, any comments you'd like to leave, any feedback, I'd be really grateful. Thank you so much. Bye.